Gao, gao,食べちゃう Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, hello Nanashi and McDonald's, and Boy Master Andrew, hello! Welcome! First things first, I am back from the hospital, yay! I'm back! And I'm in one piece! For the most part. I still have a big bruise on my arm from when they did the IV. But aside from that, I'm back! Huzzah! I'm back, and it's good to be back. Actually, you know, the pain isn't even so bad today. It's not so bad today. It's like a 3 or maybe a 4 on the pain scale. It's pretty low, actually. It's more of a mild discomfort today. Hello, Nimby. Hi. How are you? So I was able to even do the treadmill today. Slowly. I slowly did the treadmill. I've taken a couple days off the treadmill because it hurt too much. It aggravated it too much. We still don't know the cause, though. We still don't know what is the cause for the pain. And I worry that maybe I'm like overreacting, maybe, but sometimes it hurts so badly that like I can't sleep. Or like I have to get out a heat pad to try and make it better. And it seems to be like switching sides. It's on the left side of the abdomen, and then sometimes it's on like the right side, and then it spreads to like the lower back. And it's not a period thing. It is not a period thing, and I know this because it feels different. It's a different kind of pain. But the ultrasound didn't tell us anything. The blood work didn't tell us anything. So the next step is a CT scan. And I thought it was like the MRI one where you go in this big machine and it makes a lot of noise. And it's like really claustrophobic, this like little tube. Apparently that's not what it is. Apparently it's the thing where they inject they inject dye into your veins to like do imaging, and it's gross, and it's horrible, and it's super hot. It feels like you're burning alive. So that's the next step. I have to have the dye imaging, which I hate because it feels like you peed yourself. It's so hot. It feels like you're burning from the inside. It's so hot. It sucks. But that's the next step. So I have to get that done. And the hospital I went to was huge. It was a huge hospital. It had like a gift shop and surgery and morgue and everything. And it even had like a cafeteria. It was like a proper hospital. And like they made me like scan my purse. They made me go through a metal detector. It was crazy. It was a huge hospital. I've never had to go through a metal detector in a hospital before. Anyway, so that was my big adventure. Hello, Hachinichi. Ohayo. Hachinichi, genki? Genki? 僕はもう病院出たよ。まあ病院が出たけど、まだ痛みがあるだから、ちょっと心配する。ちょっとだけ、ちょっぴりだけ心配している。Hello, P-Money. Hope feel better. Doesn't sound like overreacting. I'm just lurking while working. Okay, thank you for lurking. Nothing wrong with lurkers. I love my lurkers. They help boost stream numbers. Doesn't feel like overreacting. Okay, because I've had worse pain before, and I've been told by like male doctors. I'm like, oh yeah, it just sounds like it's a muscle thing. Just like ignore it or something. And that doesn't really help. So I have a new doctor, a general practitioner. I have a new doctor, but I cannot see her until April. Like mid-April, I can't see her. They will not let me see her any sooner. So I just have to deal with it. I still don't have my migraine medication. It's hard being like having these health issues and not being able to see a doctor. But I'm kind of glad I went to urgent care because they over at urgent care are taking it seriously. and they're getting like these tests done, and best of all, it's covered by insurance. So, you know, the one time the dystopian American healthcare system works for me, huzzah, I don't have to pay out of pocket. That's good, pain, go away. Yeah, Nanashi, I agree. Itai no tondeke! Dayo ne. Go away, pain, I don't like you. But it's not so bad today. It's not so bad today. Like I said, I was able to do some light exercises, but I still, it's mostly of a discomfort, low-level discomfort. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it, no matter what. But I just want to let everybody know I am not sick. Okay, I'm not sick. I'm not dying. I'm not ill. Okay, I just have this weird pain that hopefully we will fix. Yeah. And it's not even that bad. I mean, like, the migraines are way worse, and I deal with those, like, every day. So it's really not that bad. But I know some people were concerned, so I wanted to let you know that I am back from the hospital. Huzzah! I didn't have to stay overnight or anything. So that's good. But the ultrasound was unpleasant. No! No, Halo! Don't say that! Don't say that! That is bad luck. Do not say that. Do not even jokingly say that. No! Don't say it. Even as a joke, don't say it. Don't say it! But hi, Halo. I'm happy to see you. I feel like it's been forever since I saw you. Hello. I hope things are going good with your girlfriend and saving for her house and everything. But don't say that kind of thing. Even as a joke, don't say it. Other things aside from health stuff is that I am making really good progress on the script. I don't know if you saw my tweet. I had a tweet. I posted a tweet in which I have the common route is 100% done. The big brother route, the oleander route, is 95% done. I only have about 3,000 or so words left of that. Fuyuko's route is 100% done. And then there's Mabel's route, kind of like the true route, and that is only 10% done. I specifically saved it for last because that is the most exciting route. That's the one I want to work on the most, so I skipped a route. I did the Yuri route and then the Het route, and now I'm going to do the Yuri route when I'm done. I feel like I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to finish writing the script on like the set schedule. But despite all the stuff that's been going on health-wise, I have been able to keep on schedule. In fact, I may even be a little early. I may even finish a little early on this script. The Oni-chan route, the Oleander route, the Big Brother route, I think it could be done in like tomorrow. I think it could be done very soon. And then that gives me more time to work on Mabel's route, the Ojo-sama route, the One-sama route. And I'm super excited to do her route. And the sooner that's done, then the sooner the whole script is finished, and the sooner I can send it to the voice actors. So it's all coming together, chat. I have never written this much in this short amount of time. I've never written so much in such a short span. So good for me! Let me get a real quick sip of water. Hi, Mad Star! Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Oh man, I think I jinxed myself. I was just talking about how the pain wasn't so bad, and then it started to get worse. I have to laugh, otherwise I would cry. When you get the writing bug, it's nice. Yeah, Halo, I know you were writing that Naruto fanfiction. How is that going? I hope it's going good. I'm so happy when people start to pick up writing and start to write for themselves. It's so enriching and so rewarding. But don't forget, you can always commission me for writing. My writing commissions are open for like 4 more days, 3 more days. They're gonna close on Valentine's Day. So, you know, I still have a couple slots, wink wink. It would help me, I would appreciate it. But yeah, oh, congratulations, published chapter 35. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you. Good job. Man, it's so nice. I like to feel that maybe I have been a positive influence on people becoming writers. Maybe. But don't become too good of a writer, okay? Don't become too good or I'll get jealous. And I still need people to commission me. So don't get too good of a writer, okay? Don't. Just don't. The Destruction of Taki. I don't know what that is, but that sounds exciting. I haven't kept up with Naruto since, I don't know, I want to say high school. A while. I stopped reading about the part when Sasuke started gathering his team of 4. Karin? Whatever her name was, when she showed up. And Suigetsu and Jugo, around that time. How do I know? Because I did cringy RP from back then, when I was like 15. Ah, it was horrible. Don't make me remember that time. Boruto, oh, I've heard of Boruto. But I'm really disappointed that they didn't make Narusasu canon. I mean, I'm a big Sasuke shipper with like Sasuke and Sakura, but I was also a huge Sasuke Naruto shipper and a Sasuke Naruto Sakura shipper. I was a big fan of that OT3, the Poly ship. I was a big fan of them. So like, I was never a big fan of Hinata. I only really shipped Hinata with Neji, and then I heard he died or something. I was only a really big fan of Hinata with Neji, and I enjoy the cousin incest of that pairing. Narusaku, hey, I like Narusaku too. I like every configuration. I like Naruto with Sasuke, with Sakura, Sakura with Sasuke and Naruto, Naruto with... Wait, Sasuke with Sakura and Naruto, yeah. I like every configuration of that ship. So, I'm with you, I'm a multi-shipper. I don't do shipping wars. But I'm not a big fan of Hinata and Naruto. I'm not a big fan. So I was kind of disappointed when that happened. I mean, I haven't kept up with the manga in forever, but that's what I heard. I also really shipped Sakura with Itachi. Naruto with himself, Naru. That can happen with the Bushi no Jutsu. You're really making me dig into the trenches of my memory here. It's been a long time since I engaged with anything Naruto related. Yeah, his female clone. Yeah. Okay. I was a big fan of Kakashi and Sasuke. I still have to this day. I have a Shota Dojinshi with Kakashi and Sasuke. I really like this one Kakashi and Sakura fanfiction. I don't remember what it was, but it was so good. Like, I don't remember what the title was, but it was really good. It was a really good fanfiction. If anybody knows what the fanfiction was, it had Sakura as like an insomniac, and she had an affair with Kakashi. It was like a whole thing. I don't remember what the fanfiction was, but I really liked it. And then, of course, I like Sasuke and Sakura, all that. Anyway, I gotta get off this topic. I'm gonna be talking about Naruto this entire time. But good for you, Halo. I'm really glad you're continuing to write. It's a great creative outlet, and it's something that's worth nurturing. It's something that's worth doing and worth working on. It gives you a lot of internal satisfaction, you know. Speaking of writing and script writing and all of that, I want to let you know, chat, you probably already know this, but just in case you do not know this, my crowdfunding campaign starts on March 1st, and we're gonna go the whole week, and if we reach the first goal, how should I put this? If we reach 50k, which is like the goal, then we will try and do the stretch goals for another week. So please look forward to that. I am very stoked. I'm gonna try and get this game on Steam. If assuming it's fully funded, I would try and get this game on Steam. I'm gonna have it on Jast. I spoke with the voice actors. We scheduled recording days, recording time. Super exciting. So you know, all good things. The only thing missing is the money. But I am hopefully, cautiously, tentatively optimistic that even if we fall short, hopefully we will have enough to at least maybe get started. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. If it's a miserable failure, they're not gonna blame myself. We're not gonna feel so dumb. We're not gonna have to go apologize to all the voice actors. But I think if we make like 2/3, that might be enough to maybe get started. I don't know. But you know, the script is coming along very nicely. Got some good yandere scenes that are kind of like pushing the boundary of that 17 and older limit without having age scenes. It's really pushing that boundary though. So you can look forward to that. I can't tell you that much more about it, but you can look forward to that. And like I said, I talked with the illustrator, the key art and the sprite and the CG illustrator. I talked with them. They are my mama. By mama, I mean my VTuber model artist. And so they said that they can get started on the key art in March, which is great. Hopefully by then I will have the funds and I can pay them, and I can have the key art with all the characters in it. And I'm also going to use it as like the menu image. It's going to be the title menu image, yes. And it'll be used for marketing. It'll be used in like trailers and teasers, and of course it'll be used as like a banner. So you can use it as a banner should you wish, or maybe even a wallpaper, depending on how big it is. But so that's exciting. I'm putting the pieces in place, chat. The key art, the voice actors, we're scheduling times. I'm finishing the script. You know, it's all coming together. So that is great. No pressure whatsoever. No pressure whatsoever on me to make this work well. Yep. But I have faith in you guys. I have faith in you guys that hopefully we will all come together. It'll be a community event and we will all come together and be able to make it work. I do have the goal is open on my Ko-Fi, but it's not technically started yet until March. Yeah, until March. But it is, the goal is there on my Ko-Fi if you're curious. Although I also have to keep in mind the fees and stuff that like Ko-Fi and PayPal will take. But anyway, it's just, I'm getting excited and I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But I guess I kind of did already. I guess I kind of did when I booked these voice actors who I never expected would ever respond to me in a million years. I never expected they would actually respond to me. This secret anonymous voice actor. I never realized, never thought once that they would respond to me, and they did. They responded to me in like the same day, and I'm shocked. So I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. I still don't want to get my hopes up though, just in case it doesn't work out. But I am cautiously optimistic that maybe it will work out. Maybe it will. Gives me something to look forward to while I'm battling this chronic pain. And go through all these horrible, awful tests. But anyway, today we are playing Pi리오도! 리토ルウィッチ名前でピリオドだよ! 最初には誰のルート始めちゃおうかな. We are playing Period by Little Witch, but whose route should I play? I don't know whose route should I finish. I will give you two choices, chat. Okay? So I finished, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I finished 4 routes so far. And there's one route you have to play later, and there's one route you have to like unlock, I think. Yeah, you cannot play Asahi's route until the end. I think you have to unlock it. And then you cannot play Koto's route until you unlock Asahi's route. So unfortunately, we only have 2 other characters whose route we have not played and that are not locked. So I will put a picture here so you can see which girl you would like me to play. So let me put it down here. Bear with me. We finished Rin-chan's route last time, and I think period is like the perfect... I think it's like the perfect spring game, honestly. It's perfect for spring and it's perfect for summer. Okay. I'm gonna put the girls here so you can see, and I want you to tell me which one you are more interested in. Which girl, whose route would you rather I do? And I'll pull it up right here. We got Yukina, the student council president, and then we have Suzumi, who is the transfer student. Let me make the pictures bigger so you can see better. Which girl would you rather? Which girl would you rather? The route I played. Let me do a poll even, just in case. Which heroine route do I do? Okay? Me or Yukina? Blonde? You want Yukina? Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Alright, I'm sorry, Twitch. I don't know how to do a poll on Twitch. I think I have to be monetized to do it, but please vote. Do you want Suzumi or you want Yukina? In case you forgot, Suzumi is like the kind of spacey transfer student. And then you have Yukina, who's the student council president. They both have 5 heads. Instead of 4 heads, you call it 5 heads. That's mean. They both have 5 heads, but Blondie is proud of it with that hairstyle. I think her hairstyle is cute. I like her hairstyle. What's wrong with that? I think it's adorable. Okay, you done, chat? Did you vote? Nobody voted on YouTube! Chat, if you won't vote, then I will take what Twitch wants. Look at those billboards. That's mean. They're not that big. They're not that big. Come on. You could sell ad space on those foreheads. That's mean. I don't think they're that big, honestly. To me, they look normally proportioned. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. And if you don't vote, then I'm gonna take the only vote I got, which is for Yukina. どうしようどっちだけ選ぶかどっちか選ぶかどっちの子が選ぶNobody want to vote? Okay, fine. This is not a democracy. I will vote. The dark-haired girl is just straight up flashing her panties in the key heart. That stuff has to wait for the first day or the first CG, as the case may be. Are you calling the first CG the first date? I don't think she's flashy. Look, her hands are nowhere near her skirt. I think it's just the wind. Yukina, okay, Yukina! We'll do Yukina. The votes are in. We're doing Yukina. Yukina's the winner. Woo! Okay. Now, I have not played period in a hot minute. So that means I have a guide open so I can follow it and understand what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Looks like there's an age scene I'm gonna have to skip over. That's fine. So it looks like Yukina and Rin share a lot of similarities. So I'm gonna skip over a lot of what we have played before. If you remember anything about Rin's route, you remember that they went to a summer resort that Chitose-chan has for like a beach house, basically. They went there for like summer camp, summer training. So that's probably where Yukina's route is gonna start, I would think. Okay, I have the walkthrough open. She's summoning the wind. You think she's summoning the wind? You think, Suzumi is summoning the wind? Go forth, Yukina. Impregnate the main character. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. She does have kind of a sadistic streak. Okay, let me pull up the game. And I also have the guide, so I don't get lost. Let me find it. Okay, I think I have it. Let me go over to gaming. Okay, let me go into the corner here. Maybe too much into the corner, like that. Okay. Oh no, please tell me you didn't crash. Okay. Awesome, you didn't crash. Cool. Okay, let me make it a bit bigger. Put it in the center here. So this is kind of an old game, as you can tell by its aspect ratio, but I'm just so happy I was able to find the English patch for this. I hunted down the English patch for this game for so long. This is probably one of my favorite eroge, like, ever. I just love it. I love the art, I love the characters, I love how easygoing it is, how wholesome it is. I love the story. The music is really good. I bought the soundtrack. That's how much I like it. Let's just do a fresh game start because I don't remember where to load from. So like I said, I'm going to be skipping through a lot in order to get to where I was. We can play a little bit of the introduction though. Cold rain trickling down my cheeks. The back of a small figure crouching far away. Like a dream of unfulfillment. I couldn't make myself move. Ever since that rainy day, we never really did learn who is the girl in his dream. I let out a big yawn and sat up. I love the user interface of this game. It's so refreshing. It's so crisp. Look at this. It's so intuitive. You right click and it summons the menu. And I love the little sound effects. And it glows. I love this UI. It's so good. The rooftop. As I briskly rubbed the corners of my eyes, I noticed a faint moisture. Then I remembered. The worst way to wake up. A miserable sense of defeat and loneliness. No matter how many times I reached, what I desired would always slip through my fingers. That belief. Well, in other words, the usual dream. I sighed and once again lay down. The sky I looked up at was everywhere a clear blue. Like even the sky moves. This is great. Through rifts in the streaming clouds, early summer sunlight shone. I squinted involuntarily at the radiance. This is also a fan patch. This is not an official patch. The voices of cicadas clung to my ears. It wasn't quite what you would call summer yet. An exhilarating summer vacation drew near before me, too. And yet, I was already having that familiar, gloom-ridden dream. I don't know when it started, the scene that replays in my dreams. In a rain-drenched field, a figure frantically searching for something. In the dream, I just stand there, unable to move, while feelings of frustration and helplessness fill my heart. The bell's high, clear note signaled the end of fourth period. Well, anyway, it's not worth worrying about that kind of thing. It's only a dream. Thinking about it seriously is only a waste of energy. Doubt it. Right now, the hunger that was steadily grabbing my attention was the important thing. Unlike class, there's no way I'm ditching lunch. I wanted to save a seat before the cafeteria got crowded. Okay, let's go. As I stood to return to the building, for an instant it seemed like the voices of the cicadas grew far away. What? Yay, here we are! Before I knew it, there she was. A girl was standing there so close I could have reached out my hand and touched her. Wait, how do I remove? Here! I love the CG! The CGs are beautiful. You have like this water-painted color look. Watercolor painting look. It's beautiful. And you have these sketchy lines. Oyari Aishito is undefeated. He is like my favorite eroge artist ever! Her glossy black hair fluttered in the wind. It's more blue if you ask me. What? How? Didn't I notice her? To get this close before I knew it? Impulsively, the question popped out of my mouth. On hearing that, as if noticing me for the first time, the girl shifted her attention to me. Her clear blue eyes, like they were reflecting the sky. No. I interrupted you, didn't I? I didn't mean to, but... Are you ditching like me? She looked like one of our students, but I'd never seen her before. Was she in a different year? Well, somehow I was being stared at. Then, what? Did I say something weird?
私は空を見ていた。初めて見る色、とても美しい。
Drawn by the girl, I looked up at the sky. Speaking of the sky, the usual sky you get anywhere. The towering columns of clouds were heralding the beginning of summer. Again, I love the prose. I love the writing. What? Where'd she go? The girl's nowhere to be seen. Once again, I looked up at the sky. The usual sky you would get anywhere. The towering columns of clouds were heralding the beginning of summer. Is that so? Beyond those clouds, the castle in the sky is...
あんた、何言ってんの?
From behind me came a disgusted voice. Asahi, what an unexpected meeting.
奇遇じゃないわよ、このおたんこなす。こっちはあんたを探しに来たんだっつーの。
Unfortunately, I cannot date Asahi until I unlock everybody else. Why? A confession of love to me? Whoa, this is troubling. What is this? One of the so-called rapid developments? He's so stupid. But Asahi and I are childhood friends. If I had guessed the existence of that unknown flag in those youthful days as we played together... Yep, she can just laugh it off. Mia! We already did her route, but Mia! With the brave face that said, I finally made it in! Incho appeared from behind Asahi. Asahime-sama! Mock our protagonist! Yep, Asahi is the quintessential tsundere. I want to say, I love these puff sleeves. These puff sleeves are the best. They are so puffy. I love them. Look, Incho, there's a kite over there. Whee, swoop, swoop. Incho and I are so heartwarming. Asahi forced her way back in, irritated.
話そらしてんじゃないわよ。というか、ミユもそんな簡単に引っかからないの。
I love the face. Seems like Incho didn't get it. A full explanation would be a waste, so let's just try to advance the conversation. So, Asahi, why are you looking for me?
言われなくても分かってるでしょ。
もちろん分かってないよ。Of course I don't understand.
あんたね、せっかく学校来てるんだから授業ぐらい顔を出しなさいって。どうせ屋上で寝てるだけなんでしょ。とばっちりでこの子も迷惑するんだから。
Oh, again? It's after test time, so I thought my irresponsibilities would be overlooked, but it seems not. Short hair! I love the short hair! Nobody has girls with such charming short hair anymore. No other eroge has such charming short hair. With a worried face, Incho looked back and forth between me and Asahi.
そう、またぐちぐち言ってたわね。委員長なんだからちゃんとクラスの面倒を見ろって。
Skipping class is my decision. It's got nothing to do with Incho.
そう思わない教師もいるわね。
The collective responsibility, people. Probably because this is an old high-class school. There are teachers who prefer phrases like that. They're the most annoying thing ever, but there was no question that it was bothering Incho. Well, can't be helped. Shogunai ne. Sorry, Incho. I'll show up a little.
いいよ。私のことなら気にしないで。
I do worry!
でも来てくれるのは嬉しいな。雨宮くん、授業に出さえすればすごいんだから。
It's so wild playing the common route again and knowing what happens on her route. It's crazy. She gets like stalked and she breaks her arm. It's crazy. There's like a whole chase scene. Haha, you're making too much of me.
そんなことないよ。
そんなことするよ。No, no, you are. Incho and I are so heartwarming.
まあ、私は買いかぶりだと思うけど。
She's right. She's so right. With a sober expression, Asahi cut in. Asahi-san.
何よ。
Even so, aren't my grades better than yours, Asahi?
美月は内申点という言葉を知っているかしら？
知らないよ。I don't know. I don't know anything.
二人とも。
I love how the sprites kind of bounce a little. They kind of bounce a little into the screen. I love it. Incho nervously watched the two of us glare at each other.
そうだ。お弁当にしよう。ね、朝日。せっかくのお天気なんだし。そうね。いつまでもこんな。
Smirking scornfully, Asahi broke off her gaze. By the way, what do you mean by this thing?
雨宮くんもどう？もしよかったら一緒に。
Yeah, I want bento with everybody. Incho showed me a pink bundle. Hey, you brought me a bento? Oh my god, I would cry if somebody brought me a bento.
探しに来たついでに食べようと思って。
Well, I'm grateful for the invite, but I'll pass. What? What is wrong with you? You have these beautiful, kind girls who come looking for you, worried for your academic record and your nutrition, and you just pass it up. What is wrong with you?
そっか。
No!
そうだね。純也くんが寂しがるもんね。
I don't care about Junya. I hate Junya. He's a jerk. He's an idiot. He's a pervert. I don't care what happens to that idiot, but... Well, anyway, see you later, Incho. You too, Ozzy. I hate him. I hate him. How can you do that?
午後は授業に出なさいよ。
I got it. How can you leave such beautiful girls? How? Because fourth period had just let out, the students' voices made a huge commotion in the halls. In the crowd, I found and joined Junya, the idiot. We headed for the cafeteria downstairs.
ところでお前、ちゃんと授業出てたのかよ。
He should be in Twitch chat. You mean Mitsuki? But he's so dumb. I'm so mad. He just left them. And shut up, Junya. I hate you. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Of course. I ditched, I was about to say, and then realized. You don't know, so you ditch too?
バカ、そんなわけないだろ。お前みたいなやる気のないやつと一緒にするなよ。
Wow, then shouldn't you know?
いや、俺ずっと居眠りしてたから。
That's not much better! You just slept in class as opposed to sleeping on the roof. Whoops. I got too small. I got too small. How terribly regrettable. That's cool. That's cool. How, like, the BG changed. As usual, there was already a huge crowd of students. I wonder if being situated on top of a hill accounted for the high number of students living in dorms. At this academy, there are quite a few cafeteria consumers. Naturally, for this reason, the cafeteria got a lot of space. But during the peak congested hours, there's no guarantee of a seat.
よし、ミスキー。席は俺が何とかしておくから、お前は食券の方をよろしく。
Okay, what do you want?
そうだな。今日は肉分が欲しい。カツカレーでよろしく。
I want copper curry. Roger, A lunch. A lunch. 2,500 yen with seasonal sashimi and tempura. A rich menu for a school cafeteria. And students avoided it. No, that sounds really good. I want it. Junior raised an American scream. Why did he say it in English? Nande eigo de himegoe naro? Ah, Tika no eigaki. Konnichiwa じゃなくておはよう。今日はリトルウィッチの萌え芸ピリオドをやっています。あ、でも今日は英語版だけよ。英語パッチあるよ。じゃあもうなんでようか。ようこそ僕の配信へ。
違うってカツカレー。だいたい俺そんな金持ってるわけないっしょ。
Hello スワンタネモ。もうすぐ元気出すよ。I'll be better soon, don't worry. You miss me babbling, but like I still have a little bit of pain. But it's not so bad today. And I'm not like sick or anything. I don't have a disease or anything. But I need more testing. So I have to go back to the hospital for testing in about a week. But don't worry, I'm not sick or anything. It's just like a weird pain. But like, I'm sure it's nothing serious. Probably, most likely, 99% likely it's nothing serious. So don't worry. I'm not sick or anything. 僕は病気なんかじゃないよ。ただの体が痛いだけよ。体の痛みだけよ。でも今日は運動できるよ。できたよ。I was able to exercise a little bit today, so you know the pain's not so bad today. It's just more discomfort really than pain. Although it does get kind of bad sometimes. We're playing period today. How are you, Swantanemo? We're playing a little bit of the common route, and then we'll go into the character route. Don't hold back. With the A lunch, the cost is high, but the return you get the best work in total thing, right? For that reason, it was valued as a celebration or a reward to oneself for doing well. God, that's me. That's me. I want to go to the grocery store and I want to get sushi. I haven't had sushi in months. Something I would like to challenge myself to do someday too. Settled on dried mullet roe for the topping. Could say it's a specialty of this town. 3,800 yen? Wow, that's expensive. Gomen, nonna.
いや、だからね。
No, I'm gonna give you the most expensive menu item. Junior got teary-eyed. Somehow it seemed he really hated this. なんだか本当に嫌いな。I'm not that much of a sadist. I should stop teasing here.
絶対だからな。もし買ってきても俺は払わないからな。
But Junior somehow fitting screamed at my back. I joined the meal ticket line. Anyway, とにかくね。They didn't put such high-class delicacies in a school cafeteria.
おお、早かったな。
I placed a tray of cutlet curry and a ramen set on the table. Okay, cash.
ほい、680万円。
何よ。680万円 That's a lot. 6 million yen. 1, 2, 3. Don't add 7,903. Wait. Don't add 7,700,7,099 and 320 yen. I don't know how to say that number. 6,007,099 320 yen. Okay.
ギャグだよ。本気にすんなよ。
What? Nani yo? Koraho. Standing together, we reversed who should be mad at whom. Well, that's that. Together, we laid down our arms and sat down. With a sense of freedom after test time, we really put some effort into our ridiculous arguments.
相変わらずだなお前ら。
Ah! Aoi-chan, Aoi-chan, Aoi-chan! 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 Aoi, my beloved, my favorite, she's my favorite girl! Aoi-chan! 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 かっこいい! めちゃくちゃかっこいい! このボーイッシュタイプ! なんかかっこいい王子様みたい! She is my favorite.
ほらジュニア、そこもっと詰められるでしょ。
I love
ぼ
you.
さっとしてないでどうい
I
たどう
love
い
you.
た。
I love you. As she said this, she forcefully took a seat. I'm so sad she didn't have a lesbian scene in this. Especially considering she's bisexual. Naturally, Junior's allotted space was cut in half.
この席もーらい。じゃあ私ご飯買ってくるから確保よろしく。
おいおい。
Junior raised his voice in protest, but it was too late. Ollie had sauntered over to the ticket machine.
くそ、あの無神経女。
Maybe you could say that to her face.
バカ、そんなことしたら後が怖いだろ。俺は勝てる戦しかしない主義なんだよ。
Not really a role. Junior. With a sympathetic look, I sighed.
ねえ。
My
私ちょっ
beloved!
と気
My
になるんだけ
darling!
どさ。
I love you! I love Ollie-chan! She needs more Yuri scenes! Look at her cute little fingers! She needs more Yuri scenes. I love her so much. I wish she had a deeper voice. What's that?
原告の岡島のシャツの畑具合、あれ絶対アピールしてるよね。
Ah, I was thinking about that too. Yup, 僕もそう考えた. The lame macho style, I felt it had to be on purpose.
ラテン系？セックスアピール？
Ganda. He's got 3 kids.
それは関係ないでしょ。
待て待て、それを言うなら俺は数学のピグモンのヘアスタイルの方が気になるぞ。
What the hell is a pigment hairstyle? What is that?
気になるっていうか、あれもうギャグだよね。私の友達で授業中笑いこらえすぎて保健室行ってこいるよ。お腹痛いって。
I don't mean don't talk crap just because you're a girl.
うわ、何それ。差別反対。
Wow, for a pigment watcher like me, the true essence of pigment is in the... What does this mean? I don't know what this means.
つうかお前も十分ひどいぞ。
While carrying on this conversation, we put away our respective menus. Ollie, having many friends of both genders, continuously called out to them while eating. Junior, despite his perverted habits, had a surprising number of acquaintances and greeted a group of sophomores. Naturally, I was magnificently ignored. This was one slice of the everyday that made me fully realize something of human abilities. Well, things like social skills you don't just master in a day. Try too hard, you just get tired. Okay, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, because we've seen all of this before. I just wanted to give you all like an introduction. We're gonna skip a little bit ahead. Let me look at the guide. 手伝おうじゃなくて、待て。俺の子の願いが叶えばいいのって。Okay. We're gonna skip forward ahead. Sorry, we're gonna skip forward a little bit. Rin-chan! Okay, let's see. Take one with your hand. I am skipping ahead because we want to do Yukina's route. We are skipping ahead. Sorry. ごめんね. Let's see. What is all this kanji? This guide has so much kanji. Sorry for the confusion. I'm gonna wait until this is done. And then we can continue. Let's see. We're gonna decline. Koto-chan! Oh, the lesbian scene. Yeah! Sorry, I have to do this. Nothing wrong with it, is there? If you like each other, there's nothing wrong with it, is there? No, there is not.
でも女の子同士だよ。
Nothing wrong with it, girl! Nothing wrong with it! Someone like me had better equipment. Oh my god, I'm going to kill him. Bukorosu! I will kill him! I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna seriously kill him. I hate him. Don't ever say that! Seems like Ally abandoned having a straight conversation with me. That's not the only thing she abandoned that's straight. I'm sorry, that just really makes me angry. It makes me angry. Better equip. It makes me so mad. Nothing wrong with the Yuri route. That's just such a gross thing to say. That's so gross. I hate it. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's see. 女の子同士は stay in the cafeteria. Let's see. We are gonna keep an eye on her. Keep an eye on her. Okay, we're gonna help. And we're just gonna watch and keep an eye on the Zumi. Okay, and then we have to go to the library. Oh, we get the opening! Hell yeah! Oh, it's so good! I love this opening so much! This opening has such a precious spot in my heart.
この世界にいたとして一度きりの命なんてあざけ笑うに違いない終わりを知らなければ生きる喜びもないだろう永遠の存在じゃ
Sometimes when I'm sad, I would just watch this video. Where did you turn that?
君は全ての中に全
のお願いをします。ピリオド I love this game and I love that opening. So nostalgic, so nostalgic. Okay, we're gonna keep going forward. Okay, let's see. What does the guide say? 保健室 Yeah, 図書館 Go into the library. Okay, let's see. 行かない Don't go, okay. Don't go. Rodent! 触れないもの。別に何も。And then we want the shopping team. This is just like a perfect slice of life. I love this game. Okay, shopping team! No, we have time. We have the time. Chikanga. Decorating? Yeah. Sorry, that curry had carrots in it. Oh, she's so cute! Okay, Nemuso Takara. Okay, she seems bored. If I could do it with you. Okay, awesome. Looks like we're finally approaching her route. It's okay if I could do it with you, Senpai. Let me save. I am running out of save slots. For some reason, I tried saying whatever frivolous thing I was thinking. Let me see. Yep, okay. We're on track. Of course, Senpai would be reluctant too. Naturally. Ah, look at the blush! We did it, chat. We're doing it. We're getting on her route. We're doing it. Huzzah! Yay! Doing a duet on live stage without it even being a punishment.
面白そうじゃない。それじゃあ、いつ参加する？
Oh no.
その前に曲を決め
Oh
る。
no! We have to pick a song. Senpai was strangely eager, but I'm sorry. Please forgive me. No! You were lying! Boo! I don't have the courage to do a duet in front of everyone.
だと思った。謝るくらいなら思いつきでものを言わないの。
Ah, I see the blush. Yeah, don't say yes and then back out.
ユキナ先輩、そろそろ。
He's so hot. Oh no, he's so hot.
時間？
Okay, bye, Yukina. We're gonna fast forward more. Let's see, here we are. Tashime nameru. Okay. Tashinameru. Okay, that's where we are at. Okay. Think maybe it's time to stop skipping.
恋愛の始まりを知りたいんなら、実際に経験してみてはどうかしら。経験ですか？でもどうやって？
I don't know, don't ask me.
あくまでお試しという前提ならなんだけど。
Saying this, Senpai's right thumb pointed out in my existence. Huh? Oh, that's right. Okay, so because we are not on Rin's route, because we're not on her route, you can suggest this instead. Me? Just when I was half feeling that this was someone else's problem, and thinking that Yukina-senpai occasionally makes sense. Suddenly I was the focus?
無害そうだし。
No! Wait.
彼なら生徒会の管理課なわけだし。
Yeah, mate. What does that mean?
気に入らなければ振ってくれていいし、後始末もきちんとするわよ。
What do you mean cleaning up afterwards? My free will!
最終的に決めるのはもちろんリンだけど。
Okay, so that's how Yukina's route goes. Okay, I was curious. Not me? No, Okay, let me see. Let me look at the guide. Bear with me. Admonish. Okay. Rebuker. Let me save, actually. You can't take what Senpai said seriously. After all, you shouldn't choose a partner so offhandedly. Yeah, although I'd be happy with any partner at this point, as long as they are nice and we have the similar tastes. And hopefully they can provide, and they like loli, and they're cool with making games. You know what? Maybe it's harder than I thought.
あら鋭い。聞かなかったことにして。
She just wants entertainment. Now look.
考えときます。
いや、考える。考えなさいよ。Putting me on hold. Turning on her heel, Erdine returned to work once more. Why didn't she reject it flat out? At that, Yukina-senpai looked at me, grinning broadly. My back broke out in a strange sweat. Curse you, Yukina-senpai. What, she's already gone back to reading? Before I knew it, the room was as it was before, and everyone was at work. A busy and quiet air returned. It's getting time to go home, huh? I finished all my tea. At any rate, the beginning of passion, huh? That I don't just want to learn it from other people. I want to teach it too. I don't know if he's really so much a teacher. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
すみません。
No, I wasn't talking about you or anything, Ring. Huh? What? Did I piss her off? And then Nadine spoke, cracking up.
私も立場上、そうですねとは言えないもん。
このほっぺた Look at her blush, she's so cute. Let me get a little sip of water. What? Unconsciously, I cracked up too, exhausted. You think so too, huh, Dean? But off the record, the opponent was Yukina-senpai. I didn't know whether or not she'd hear from someplace, but I got a frightened feeling.
そりゃ合宿なんて言ってその内容は少しも教えてくれないんですから。
I have the same worry.
じゃなかった。そうです。
I don't really mind if you talk in a relaxed way, okay? Cute!
そういう気になったら。
Is that so? Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, but we're not doing her route. I really don't think so, but we're not studying or disciplining or other words like that related to training camps, are we? I have no idea. That's her line, I'm sorry. Seems like it.
水着を用意させるくらいなんですから、海水浴くらいさせてくれると思うんですけど。
Well, that's right, isn't it? You think if you hope for something like that, you won't be hit with punishment?
変な想像しないでくださいね。あと、変な行動も。
はい、わかりました。How mean, Ichiwaru. For a girl, that was probably the biggest concern. Don't worry, after all, she couldn't do something that bad. Yukina-senpai's eyes are shining, right?
なるほど。
Me nodded emphatically.
なんです？
Without thinking, I shut my mouth. I was thinking, you're pretty cute, aren't you? 結構可愛いな、お前. I wondered if that was something I could say frankly to Dean. I got the feeling it would offend her, so I shut up. No, you should say it. Without looking away, Dean stared at me, concentrating her gaze on my face. Her eyes, like they had great pieces of agate fixed in them, had a nice shape. Did I make her mad again? About 20 seconds after I'd begun to receive Dean's gaze, her lips, which had until then been pressed to a horizontal line, slowly moved.
雨宮先輩。
We've screwed it up. We missed our chance, Chad. We missed our chance. What is it? Nervously, I tried asking what she wanted. I felt that something was a little different from her usual ill humor. But I didn't know what was different about it.
付き合ってみるって
Whoa, 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 whoa! We're not supposed to be on her route! We're not supposed to be on her route! We're not supposed to be on her route! For a moment, time around us stopped. Did I pick a wrong choice? We are not supposed to be on her route. More than the abuse that usually came from her mouth, the words delivered a remote shock to my brain.
お付き合いをしてみませんか?
No, I'm sorry, Dean-chan. We're not supposed to be on your route. Did I pick something wrong? Oh crap, I did. Oh no, I think I picked something wrong. Hold on, let me check the guide. Did I pick something wrong? Hold on, I need to check. I think I picked something wrong. Okay, well, I'm just gonna continue and hope I didn't pick a wrong choice. Wait a second, are you going to give me some time?
はい2、3日
Yes! My answer is yes! I will date a girl as cute and sweet and kind as her, and she has good taste. She reads Lolita. She has good taste. And she's a writer, just like me. We would make a great couple. No, that's not it. I wanted some time to process the meaning of the word dating. I was pretty confused. When you say date, that's...
先輩と私
From far away, I could hear the optimistic chirp of cicadas. Cicadas? Cicadas? Me go out with Rin? Well, my head was racing. I couldn't comprehend the word dating at all. And then the reverberations of those words called into my mind an image. It was a woman with a man's arm entwined around her own, the image of male-female companionship. With the motivation from that image, finally my brain began to function again. That's passion and male-female companionship, that kind of meaning, so you know me?
はい
So you know kake! That reminded me. Certainly yesterday we had that conversation about the nature of passion. At any rate, why again? What was she doing talking about this so suddenly? She clearly has a crush on you. Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad if I reject her. She probably read my expression as it even peeked at my face.
夏休みの間だけお試し期間ってことで
She said this. A trial, huh? A limited time, sweetheart. This was clearer and easier to understand than just being unconditional. I might like you is more reasonable than suddenly being told I love you. Even so, I still couldn't understand the emotions of Rin, who proposed something like this. Bro, it's not that hard. She has a crush on you. Perhaps it was a trap? Wanna? Rin would stare at me and make me into an object of ridicule? That's not very nice. Why would you think that? Why would you think that? That's not very nice at all. It's not nice. Why would you think something like that? He's just trying to be a good girl. Whoops. There we are. As I thought of this with incredible speed, Rin stared fixedly at me with an anxious expression. Whoa, Rin's still a girl. If she looks up at me like that, so cute! I'm not that attracted to just physical looks or gratification. From what I'd seen of this girl, Rin, I felt a few points that would make it hard to go out with her, but nothing to refuse. What points? I have seen no negatives when it comes to her. Zero! Not a single negative point! But before dating, I had no memories of spending any close time with Rin. Attraction at first sight? Impossible. I didn't remember hitting any home runs that would overcome her first impression either.
私じゃダメです
No! No! You're perfect, you're good, you're wonderful, you're lovely. Never, ever, 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 ever make a girl think, am I not good enough? 'Cause she is good enough! Uneasily, Rin murmured this. No! Being strict or not isn't the problem, that is her. 厳しいなんてそういうの問題じゃないけど、Rushing, I looked at Rin's face for just a moment. Her face is clearly what would you call cute? Recognizing Rin's loveliness once again splendidly disturbed my thought process. Somehow I got on the wrong route. Whoops! I wasn't going to reach some kind of conclusion. That's right, let me hear the reason. In the end, my confusion, I tossed the ball back to Dean. Pathetic. Regarding that, this was Dean's reply.
だって先輩暇でしょ
Oh, just because I'm free? That's it? That anyone with free time would do?
というのはあんまりですね
I'd be happy if you took it back. Even though it was what one would expect from me, it was a point I'd rather dismiss. But Dean touched her index finger to her chin in a thoughtful pose.
強いて言うなら先輩に興味を持ったからです
I mean, that's the most basic answer. Of course you have an interest in someone if you want to go out with them. Right? An interest, huh? I guess I can take hold of that as positive. But it's not like you know me very well, do you?
それはそうですね
What about the chance that you've made a mistake in your selection?
それは付き合ってから答えを出してもいいことなのでは
Oh my god, I'm gonna feel so bad if I have to reject her to get on Yukina's route. I guess you could say that. Frankly, I think it would be hard to say that we could build a favorable relationship with our past enmity.
水に流します超特別に
Is that so? If she was that willing to reconciliate and choose me, then this was an amazing conversation. I was getting a feeling that I couldn't just turn her down flat. Why would you even? How dare you?
先輩に他に好きな人がいるなら無理は言わない
There's nobody else! This was a sore point. There isn't right now a girl like that.
私と話したり
No!
一緒にいるのは嫌ですか
Zen! Yajanai yo. It's not unpleasant, I guess. Oh my god! Charmer over here! Prince Charming over here! It's not unpleasant, I guess, to talk to you. Oh my god, shut up! Shut up! Someone forbid this man from speaking! Forbid this man from speaking! First he's like, oh yeah, lesbians, I have better equipment. And now he's like, I guess it's not unpleasant to spend time with you. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Don't scowl at me. No, you should scowl at him. You should scowl at him. Instead, it makes me think that I want to be able to get along better with you.
なら問題ないじゃないですか
Giddy safe. You barely scraped by. You barely saved yourself with that. With a pop, Dean showed a lovely smile I hadn't seen before and continued her speech.
決定しました私と先輩は付き合い始めます
I love this retro way of spelling senpai. Senpai. I know it's not correct. I don't care. It's decided? Kimeta? Mo kimeta? She even plans on keeping an observation diary? Well, that takes care of that, but what do you plan to do specifically?
私もよく分かってませんから
I think there are a couple things I'd like to do if I went out with someone. Hold hands? Go on a picnic? Watch a movie? Ooh, go shopping and have like a clothes montage where you change outfits like in the movies. Cook? Yeah. Hug? Yeah. Hold hands? Yeah. That's so. Was this right? Although I got my first confession of love from a girl, her reaction really bothered me.
何か
No, it's nothing. I guess what the relationship starts from this moment. But it's surprising. Being told something like that was surprising too. But for you to have some goodwill towards me is surprising.
あるのかな恋
What was that?
個人的に言えばこの状態が恋愛感情とかそういうものに発展するのか
Yeah, she
そういう
wants
興味があります
material for her novel. You made that much of a snap judgment? I was astonished and admiring. There are limits even to a venture. I see. So that's why the trial period. However, I became relieved when I recognized this. Let me get a sip of water. We weren't even together until now. Yeah, in that case, there was no need to get worked up. Standing directly in front of me, Rin pointed to herself and spoke.
とりあえず今から私は先輩の彼女で
Yeah! Wait, no, I'm not supposed to be doing it round!
先輩は私の彼氏です
No! This means I'm gonna break her heart when I do Yukina's round. Oh no.
彼氏
Koreshi. Huh? What's the matter? Terechatte! Was she feeling shy about the words that she herself said?
あんまりジロジロ見ないでくれますか
This was a fresh response. Changing the relationship. Just by playing with words, did it change that much? Even I was hooked and turned red. Okay, we're gonna skip forward a little bit. I'm sorry, Rin-chan. I'm sorry, Rin-chan. I have to betray you in order to go on Yukina's route. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I have to. It's because the game is forcing me to be a two-timer. Not because I want to. I have to. Okay, let me see. 一人でやる. Okay. We are gonna be so mean. I am so sorry. I don't have a choice. Do it yourself. Overcoming difficulties with the help of others, that's one path to becoming an adult too.
ひどっ
Yeah, you are. He's being so mean. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want to be a two-timer. I have no choice. If I joined in as backup, we could probably topple Kohona-chan and Chitose-chan. I love this jazz music. It's so good. Wait, where's my swim thing? Hold on. I need my swim thing. Where's my swimmy thingy? Yay! Here we are. Yay! I have it. My swim thing. Wasn't even really anything to do with the difference in our ages. It was just immature. That's how I was. I'll root for you from here, Rin.
白状者
Was she expecting help that much? Maybe I should have helped her out. You think? You think? Maybe? But it was still picturesque. We're gonna skip forward a little bit.
さあさあ
Okay. I'm so sorry, Rin-chan. I have to betray you. Not because I want to, because I have to. Because the game dictates I must in order to go on Yukina's route. Not because I want to. No, I'll carefully wait for my chance. I feel like such a jerk. Like a major jerk. I feel horrible for doing this to Rin-chan. All she wants to do is go out with us, and I'm betraying her. I'm sorry, Rin-chan. I'm sorry, Rin-chan. I don't have a choice.
あらりんありがとうごめんねどんタンヤオピンフイーペコドライチ
There it is, a slip. No! No! R.I.P. Rin-chan. Yukina is so cute in her dress. She is cute. Farewell, Rin. We shan't forget your courageous figure.
さてとあとは雨宮くんだけね
Yeah, she is pretty, but it's kind of hot to wear black on the beach. But I love this sprite of her holding her hair. It's very elegant. I can't be hunted so easily.
あら狩るか狩られるかを決めるのは誰かしら
I feel so bad. We're basically cheating on Rin. We gotta take her home, chat. We will take Yukina home. My draw was too bad. The tile distribution immediately after the beginning was bad too. But how bad these draws were was just infuriating. Oh, you're making dinner baked salmon? That sounds delicious. Perfect given the beach theme of the scene we're at.
リーチまた早いよ
I need to figure out what to make for dinner. I don't actually have dinner. I have leftover, but they're pretty old at this point. And I don't have ingredients.
なんという勝ちたがり。
This is bad. The wind were blowing for Yukina senpai. I had to endure with my might.
雨宮くんずいぶん消極的な捨て牌ね
Say what you like. I wouldn't go along with her provocation.
負けない打ち方を守るのもいいけどそんなことじゃ前に進めないかもしれないわよというわけでツノ必殺の中連ポート100万ですよ君たちそんなバカな
Sorry.
はい生産
What are we playing for? I knew right away you had a Manzu hand, but really that kind of hand?
それが積もれる持って生まれた運命というものが理解できない
In this alone, I agree with the president.
少し想像力を働かせればこういうのって意外と読めちゃうものよ 99% 組み立ててあとは運ね
She truly is a frightening person. We're still playing?
さて夜はまだまだこれからどんどん行きましょう次こそは
かかってこい。
I love how all the voice actors, including the male voice actors, really give it their all. Whoa, these people were still full of zeal. Kohana-chan and Chitose-chan dropped early. Aww. Sleepy. Oh, best girl! Chitose is my favorite girl in this entire game. I'm so sad she doesn't have a route. She does have a route in the Bandits though, and it's great.
とことん打つわよ
You can cry later if you want, but didn't you know? If you run out of points, you have to take off your clothes for us.
それいいがぜんやる気出てきた
演出者には負けません。
So I went late into the first night of the training camp, with the sound of mahjong tiles dancing on the table and adorable snoring as background music. July 31st. We'll play a little bit more. Huh? Ooh. Ow. No! Please spare me from an 8th consecutive okakerichi. You are still playing? My god, you are still playing mahjong. All night? Dream. Really? We were playing mahjong in the living room yesterday. I slept crashed at the mahjong tile. Last night was a gruesome battle. The president squeezed dry after paying who knows how many times. Rin crushed unmercifully even though it was her first time playing mahjong. And me who just wanted to finish without going into the red. Yukina senpai, how horrible.
雨宮くんおはよ
Whoa, here she comes.
う失礼ねこんな朝から人をお化け扱い
No, I was just a little sleepy, haha. I just blurted it out thoughtlessly. Couldn't be helped, right? When I closed my eyes, I could recall those nightmares from last night so vividly. Looked like I wouldn't be able to recover for a while either. Huh? Looking closely, a light blanket was laid over my body. This blanket, I wonder who put it on me.
小人さんがかけてくれたんじゃないかしら
It was you! This elf. Would that be the same person who plundered us ruthlessly and repeatedly last night?
さあどうかしらね
With an innocent tone, Senpai waved her right hand. It was possible that it was really Senpai. It's 7:30, huh? I didn't get much sleep. Truthfully, rather than saying sleep, it would be more appropriate to say I fainted from exhaustion. Glancing around the room, there were no signs of anyone except for Senpai.
みんな朝の散歩に出たみたいね。
See, so everything is that leisurely. Rin too? Energetic, isn't she?
リンは雨宮くんより若いわね。
No, I feel so horrible for how I'm treating Rin. I see. So, does that mean I'm old?
朝食は8時からとか言ってたからまだ少し時間があるわね。
Yukina Senpai pointed outside.
私たちも朝の散歩としゃれ込んでみる？
A walk, huh? I see. Rather than doing nothing in the room, breathing in the sea breeze would probably keep me awake better. Well then, I sat up. Allow me to accompany you.
よろしい。
Yukina Senpai bowed deeply. And so, like a princess and her attendant, we headed for that beach filled with soft morning light. Oh! Wait, what a great CG. This feels really good. Undetectable from in the room, there was the scent of salt water.
早起きは三問の得なんて言うけど
Oh, that's a really nice CG. That's a very nice CG. If only we weren't cheating on Irina!
この爽やかさはお金になんて変えられないかもしれないわね。
Definitely. The morning air certainly gave a refreshing feeling. In the first place, getting 3 mon, I wonder how much that would be at today's rates.
まあ時代によって前後するけどだいたい1問100円くらいの感覚でそれほど間違ってないらしいわよ。
So 3 mon would be 300 yen. So cheap. In that case, I would easily pay 300 yen to just lie around.
あらまあ現代っ子的回答。お姉さんは悲しいわ。
Sorry, I'm a person who understands the importance of sleep. By the way, you don't say a profit of 3 mon?
そうね。早起きはいいことだということの精神的な部分を強調したニュアンスなんでしょうね。
Well, either way. Again, I just love how they kind of zoom in on these CG. It's still something that has little connection to me.
言い切るのね。
Senpai laughed with the feeling of it can't be helped.
ところで話は変わるけどリンとはうまくいってるのかしら？
No! They're not doing well. I'm horrible. I'm a two-timer. I'm so sorry, Dean. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Senpai asked this with a soft smile, her head tilted slightly. So it wasn't just Shigehisa. Senpai was worried about it too. Could you call it going well or not? Frankly, there were no feelings yet. Both Rin and I were more or less aware of it, I guess.
歯切れが悪いのね。
Well, I very much want to be able to answer it's going great, but I don't know what kind of state we have to be in to call it going great either.
そうね。
Yukina Senpai nodded deeply.
じゃあ例えば円滑な意思疎通は行えてる？
So-so, I guess.
相互理解の努力は？
That's because I'm a jerk and I keep picking the wrong choices. There haven't been any efforts to heighten that anytime soon.
時間の共有。
We haven't been on a date or anything yet.
話を総合するとあまり順調じゃない気がするけど。
You're telling me.
雨宮くんのリードが足りないと私は睨んだわね。
What do you mean, my lead? It's a trial couple. How far should I be going? I don't get the sense of distance. Hello, Chief Rob. Hi. How are you? We are playing Period today. We are on Yukina's route. Even if I were to ask her out on a date, what kind of thing should I call her? Oh, sorry. What kind of timing should I call her? Sorry, I'm careless.
ああ、別にバカにしたわけじゃないのよ。ドキドキはしてる？
I don't know.
ということはしてない。
You're right. I had no choice but to agree.
リンにドキドキできないわけではないけど、そこまで踏み込んでいいのか。そんな感じかしら。
There's no doubt you could say that. But it's your words that made me recognize how it is, Senpai. Where does passion begin? There was this love simulation that got started like that. Each of us is anxious about really getting points that would make the other come to like them. At least I am. I don't dislike her really, you better not. Until a little while ago, we would fight whenever we happened to meet, but now we've really closed that distance, I felt. But that might be all. While we may have closed the distance, we're still groping for something to come from that, a new relationship to grow.
リンに好かれたいという気はあるの？
Well, there is. Yes, for whatever reason, I wanted her to like me. It was just what kind of effort should I put forth for that purpose? I was completely clueless about that. What about you, Senpai?
何が？
Don't you feel like finding a boyfriend or something?
あら、面白い切り返しね。
I couldn't even make her change expressions. What about it? Really? Does she already have a boyfriend?
それがね。私もわからないのよね。こ
Me
れ
too,
が。
girl. Me too. Senpai's words were unexpected.
恋人っていうのが想像した通りのものだとしたら。
Senpai? Couldn't hear Senpai's murmured voice very well. But I thought my ears could catch the word tired.
束縛されるのがあまり好きじゃないというのもあるけれど。
Anyone who sees your outrageous manner with the student council would know that.
いろいろやらかすには生徒会はいいポジションですから。
I wondered if she was saying that seriously. She really is quite something.
中には付き合ったとしても私の自由にさせてくれるっていう人もいるかもしれないけれど。
I mean, you should. A relationship shouldn't confine what you do.
それは一人でいるのと同じような気がしてならない。
What? So you want a relationship in which you can't accomplish things? I don't quite understand. Or do you mean people who don't care enough to care what you're doing in a couple? Is that what you're saying?
実際には違うのかもしれないけど。
I'm just trying to grasp what she's saying. You should have freedom in a relationship. But at the same time, you do want your partner to care about you and what you're doing, I guess? Is that what she's getting at?
二人でいるから意味があるのに一人でもやっていけるんだったら意味も魅力も感じないわね、きっと。
Certainly.
本当は考えるよりもっと違うものがあるのかしら。いろいろ想像したけどリンの読書遍歴に照らしてもあまり変わらなかったしね。
Is that why Dean was put in the student council?
まさか。
I got back a simple denial. Is it really because Dean is superior?
まあそれは理由の一つね。確かに。
There are others?
ええ、シンプルな理由が。
I don't understand.
あの子を見てるのが楽しかったから。
Although it might really be fun.
悪い意味に取らないでね。あの子のことは可愛いと思ってるんだから。
Bisexual queen.
生徒会長だった頃はそれなりに一生懸命やったんだけどね。やりすぎてやることなくなっちゃって。
She was impressive for being able to say that.
だから少し乱してみようと思った。そのわがままの一つがリン。彼女には内緒よ。
As far as I can see, you seem to live your life so that there's plenty of drama every day. In other words, this was on purpose, putting this conversation together so far. Yukino senpai is terrifying.
君の人生はどんな感じかしら。
Me? Pretty dull, honestly. I wonder, I don't have any particularly stimulating days. Try my best to maintain the status quo.
平穏な日々の積み重ねで満足できる？
For me, every day continuing to be nice and quiet, that would be good. She's the wrong person to go to for that. That made her annoyed.
雨宮美月はそんな適当な人間なのかしら。あの天体観測会もあなたにとっては適当だったってこと？
Oh.
その奥には何があるの？ 私は
Ooh,
それが知りたいんだけど。
that's very philosophical and apathetic to the core.
そう？それならそれでは構いません。
Really? I feel like she wouldn't mind. Ikina-senpai smiled lightly, as if some tension had suddenly been released.
全力で適当な人というのも、それはそれで面白そうだわ。
Kind of an oxymoron. How do you be apathetic with all your might? Interesting, huh? Even an apathetic way of life, if investigated, can become one's individuality, something like that. That reminds me, speaking of the student council,
何？
why is the president in that position? Because he's an idiot and you're like puppeteering him? Oh, senpai was at a loss for words. She was worried. Is Nabijima Tsunaki that kind of being? What's that? From off to the side, a lively gang was walking over. Kohana-chan and Rin and Chitose-chan and the others, huh?
お、君らも散歩かい？
Speak of the devil.
ようやく起きたか。
You're so hot, Shigehisa. Inside the noisy group, there was the student council president and Shigehisa as well.
おはようございます。今日もいい天気ですね。
Chitose!
眠い。
みんな、おはよう。
At the appearance of the student council members, the beach that had been peaceful for some time became noisy. At the center of it all was Yukina-senpai, with a lively expression. I feel like this is probably a good place to stop. But we finally made progress on her route. We finally made progress. Huzzah! We made progress. So we will continue more of her route. We're gonna play more, period. We're gonna play some more. Look how animated and lively this menu is. I love it. Pirio-do! Hi. That's all for today. We played for about 2 hours. I hope you had fun, everyone. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. Let me see. Thank you, Lore Master Andrew, and Nanashi, and McDonald. And thank you, Chief Rob, and Sventanimo, and Tikano, Ekaki, and Halo, and Nimby, and Hachinichi, and P Money, and Matstar. I think that's everybody. I think that's everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you had fun. I think this is such a fun, lighthearted game. Doesn't have a lot of angst. You know, it's like purifying, it's cleansing, it's refreshing. It's exactly the kind of game that's perfect for spring, especially as spring comes up. Okay, thank you for the heart, thank you. Want to remind you all that my commissions are still open. Every little bit would help. I am very grateful, and the campaign starts in March, so please look forward to that. Other than that, I have to go back to get some more testing at the end. I'm not sure when I have to get testing. In like a week or so I have to get that CT scan. Don't worry about being late, Chief Rab. I'm just happy you made it. So that's what I have coming up, and you know, if you wanna help out, that'll be greatly appreciated. Or you can wait until the campaign, or just like reblogging, retweeting, like replying. All of that would help with the visibility with the game and the campaign. Okay, well that's all I got for today. I will see you guys on Saturday. We're gonna be playing kumakkoillust for Valentine's Day because I am hashtag forever alone on Valentine's Day. I'm all alone on Valentine's Day, but I will be with you guys. I'm gonna be playing kumakkoillust, and we're gonna be playing a little bit of it, and it'll be really fun. I think it'll be really funny to play like an anti-romance game. So come by if you don't have any plans on Valentine's Day. That's all I got. I'll see you on Valentine's Day. Bye bye!